miraculous chart. Okay, this guy was a very poor man, and this guy became a moderately rich man. Okay, moderately rich means this guy had some 50 to 70 lakhs rupees in his account, in his bank account. So moderately rich guy. Okay, now what am I going to talk about is that the basics of the chart first, then we will decode the chart. We will try to explain why this thing happened and how this thing happened and the story behind this. Okay, so as you can see, there are three charts here: North Indian, South Indian, and East Indian. And the ascendant is Cancer, and the moon sign is Libra. Okay, here, Sun and Mercury is in the ascendant. In the second house, Venus and Saturn. In the third house, Ketu is there. Moon is in the fourth house. Jupiter is retro and it is in the seventh house. Rahu is in the ninth house, and in the 12th house, Mars is there. Now, nakshatras or the stars. Okay, stars positions, they also do matter. Sun is under Pusha Nakshatra, Moon is under Vishakha Nakshatra, Mars is under Adra Nakshatra, Mercury is combust and it is under Aslesha Nakshatra, Jupiter is retro and it is under Uttarashara Nakshatra, Venus is under Purva Falguni Nakshatra, Saturn is under Magha Nakshatra, Rahu is under Revati Nakshatra, and Ketu is under Chitra Nakshatra. Now I'm going to tell you the story. Okay, now this guy was almost a nobody. He was born under Jupiter's dasha, and then he passed Saturn's dasha, Mercury dasha, Ketu dasha. Now he is having Venus dasha. So when he was born, it was not so bad. Okay, it was not so bad. But under Saturn's dasha, this guy tried so many things, tried to do so many things, so many businesses. I'm not saying that this guy was really poor, but this guy was poor. He had no job or no business. Okay, he had just almost nothing. And then he got one job, and it was really good. That's like this guy got a job, and everybody was celebrating. But after getting the job, his friend told him that, look, man, I don't have a job and I am now married. You are not married, so you don't need this job. If you can give me this job, then I can run my family. Now, this guy became really emotional and he gave that job to his friend. Okay, uh, it was a very, what can I say? It was a very low rank government job. Okay, low rank government job. So they did not require any interviews. They were only searching for a guy whom they can trust. Okay, and it was also not permanent. Later it became permanent, but that time it was temporary. Then this guy again became a jobless guy. Okay, but when God is in your favor, nobody can actually defeat you. And this guy's life turned. Okay, under Mercury Dasha, when this guy was having Mercury Venus, this guy again got a job, and this time he cleared the interview, and it was not a temporary job. This time it was permanent job, and it was also a government job. Yeah, it was a low rank government job, but that time, to get a government job, it was just not so much bad thing. Now this was only the half of the story. The rest of the story is just like this. This guy's dad, he had a good amount of property, but this property was in legal problem. But under Mercury's dasha, This guy also got, his dad died and then he got the property, and no such legal cases were there at that time. Just like the man who was fighting with him in the court, that guy suddenly said, no, I do not want to fight anymore. So this is what you can call turn of luck. Then this guy married. This guy married when this guy was almost 42. Okay. Then this guy married, and now this guy is okay. He has got good amount of property, and this guy is now getting a government pension. Maybe it's not so much, but still he has got something, and he has got good amount of money in the bank because he sold some of his properties. So that's the story. Now we are going to read the chart, and we are going to understand why this thing happened. Now, if you look at the chart, you will find that Venus and Saturn in second house. This guy has a gift. This guy can speak in a very emotional way. And also this guy is really emotional because Venus and Saturn, whenever it is in your second house or whatever be the house, you become emotional. Okay, you become really emotional, dedicated. Okay, you are loyal. So this guy had Venus in second house, which is also good, luxurious savings and luxurious money. But Saturn created some problems. So whoever has got direct Saturn with Venus, that guy may save some money, but not in the first phase of life, but in the latter phase, because Saturn delays things. Anyway, this guy had fourth house moon. Now, why this fourth house moon matter here? Because fourth house moon means this guy had some, just like later in the life, this guy had two houses. Okay, and this guy really had so many friends. Jupiter is retrograde is in the seventh house. Now the power of Jupiter here is really important. Here Jupiter is under Sun's nakshatra, so Jupiter is working in really good way, and this guy had a good connection. Okay, this guy had a good connection with everybody. Still till now, this guy has got really good connection with everybody around his place. So yes, this guy was a popular guy. That's why he got the job. And but he's not just like he's showing off everything. He doesn't show. Then we are going to look for this Rahu. Why his life turned? Rahu is under Mercury Nakshatra, and Mercury is also under Mercury Nakshatra. Mercury is under Aslesha Nakshatra, that is Mercury's own Nakshatra. And Rahu is under Revati Nakshatra. Revati is also Mercury's Nakshatra. So, under Mercury's Dasha, this guy's life turned. Mars is in 12th house, so this guy was a Manglik. Now, when Mars is in 12th house, what kind of Manglik people this, just like I'm going to explain, this type of people, they can donate anything. They can, they are known for their donations, they are known for their expenditures, okay? That's why people may say that, no, Manglik, 12th house Manglik, not good, but no, it's not like that. It's like, these guys, they can spend a good amount of money, but not always for himself or herself. Now what happens in this world is that a lot of people, they spend money only for them. Okay, they are only for their family. But Mars in the 12th house, this guy can donate anything for anybody. That is the power of Mars in 12th house. And Jupiter is perhaps 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, Jupiter is not aspecting 6, 7, 8, 9. Jupiter is aspecting Ketu. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jupiter is aspecting 11th house. That is very good, because when Jupiter aspects 11th house, that means a person may never face any money problem. Okay, and 11th house Lord is in second house. that is also a very good connection to become a rich guy. Okay, then Saturn. Now Saturn is aspecting Moon. That's why this guy becomes little depressed, just like under Ketu Dasha. This guy became a little depressed because of the property. He faced some problems. So many people did not talk to him. It's okay. So Saturn is aspecting Moon here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Saturn is also aspecting 11th house. That's why this guy got the job in a very slow way, slow process. Even after getting the job, he told he didn't get, he just gave it to his friend. Now it's time for Mars. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mars is aspecting Ketu. 5, 6, 7, 8. Mars is aspecting Jupiter. Ninth. Okay, Mars is aspecting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Mars is aspecting the 6th house, and Mars is aspecting Jupiter. So when Mars aspects Jupiter, what happens is that you may face legal problems from the 7th house. But this thing never happened in this case, because if you look at Mars, Mars is under Rahu Nakshatra. Okay, and this Jupiter retro, it is under Sun's Nakshatra. So Jupiter is really powerful here, retro Jupiter, debilitated but retro. When a debilitated planet becomes retro, it gives Raj Yoga. That means it gives a very good result. It becomes benefic, you can say. It's not a weak planet, it's a very strong planet. Mars is aspecting. Now, this guy married when this guy was almost 42, even though Jupiter isn't there. Okay, even though Jupiter is in 7th house, this guy married when he was 42. Now here, you have to take the 7th house and you have to understand just like why. Mars is aspecting 7th house, that is Jupiter. This means it, just like so many women were coming, but he was not interested. What happens is that when Saturn aspects, it gets delayed because you just don't want it, perhaps. And when Mars aspects, it happens is that they may not like it, or some external forces may compel you that you should not be marrying, this kind of things. Anyway, so here Saturn is the lord of that house. So whenever Saturn is the lord of 7th house, and if that lord is not retro, if Saturn is not retro, then it may get delayed. Anyway, so what we learned from this chart is that when you have got Mercury, strong Mercury in the Lagna, and the Dasha really worked. 11th house lord in 2nd house, that this guy became rich, but perhaps in the latter phase of the life, and why he was not getting job, because 10th house lord in 12th house, which is not good. When 10th house lord goes to 12th house, that may not be good. Still, that lord was getting power from 9th house, Rahu's nakshatra, Mars is 10th house lord, and it was getting power from Rahu. So many things are in here. The power of Mercury, the power of Rahu, Jupiter is aspecting Ketu, so Ketu becomes good. Venus, Saturn in 2nd house, and 4th house moon. 4th house moon means you have got a lot of friends, and these friends will always help you. Okay, and 4th house lord also in 2nd house. So these things tell us that, and also Biparit Raj Yoga is there. 6th house lord in 12th house, that is Biparit Raj Yoga. Okay. Oh, sorry. No, 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 not fifth house. Sixth house. Its fifth house lord is in 12th house. Sorry, sorry. It's not Raju. So Rahu is aspecting Sun and Mercury. Rahu is aspecting fifth house, and the sixth house lord in seventh house. Okay, so his marriage was just like very quick and sudden. Okay, because Saturn is also the lord of eighth house and seventh house. Uh, but he didn't get anything from his wife in that way. Okay, now no such property, but some perhaps some liquid cash or something like that. Okay, so that's the end of our chart. This is a miraculous chart. Rejected, how a guy rejected his job, and then how he got that job. Okay, this kind of things happened. So bye bye. We will meet in the next video.